So we are sending. I put in the chat some people to send some questions, and we got some good questions for you. Are you planning on watching the concert that's happening on Saturday?
Yeah, I do.
So it's at I think that's at 7:30, like in
It's
the
like
morning for
seven
us,
in the
right?
morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's cool,
I'm
man. So
willing.
absolutely. So as we're gonna be, I haven't even mentioned this to you, but it's funny. I want you to pick two numbers for me at the end of this conversation because I'm doing a giveaway. I'm giving away two
Hmm.
different concert tickets.
Ooh.
So as a reminder, if people are watching this and haven't entered the concert, I mean, entered the giveaway, you just take a screenshot of you listening to my new song "Nobody Else," tag me on Instagram and follow me on Instagram, and while you're at it, follow
Hmm.
Simon, and
Yes.
Simon's gonna be picking two numbers from me, and we're gonna be giving away. I'll
Ooh.
give them away
Okay.
after the fact. So don't let me forget about that. So do you have any? This is another question from the some Teacup Princess. It's a cool name. Any collabs that you can talk about at the moment in the future?
I can't think of any.
Any that you
If
can't
I
talk about that you're like just say yes or
if I
no
did
to?
though, I wouldn't even. I would say I don't like talking about like upcoming things because I'm like a huge jinxing kind of superstitious in that way. I don't like saying anything unless it's actually there.
I actually totally relate to that, and I think that that is a musician's learned thing. I don't know if it's an entrepreneurial thing or a musician thing, but I think that so often in the beginning of our careers, we're said like no to so many times, and
Hmm.
we're promised things that never happen. So it's like
Yeah.
that we just get super jaded in the sense of like, okay, I'll believe it once they're actually on my Zoom call. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
when somebody says yes to an interview, it's like, okay, it's a maybe until they're actually, even though they say yes, it's like it's a no or a maybe until I'm actually saying, hey Simon, how's it going? Nice to meet you, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Because there's so many
Yeah.
times, and this is something you have to get used to as an artist if you're starting out. You know, and I want to know if your thoughts on this, but for people that are watching, you got to get used to people just like totally blowing smoke, you know, at places, and it's
Hmm.
like people say, "Oh, I'm gonna make you a star." It's like be very careful, and like, or hey, I'm gonna get you 1,000 streams or whatever the case is. It's just like be super skeptical because so many people are just fake and stuff.
Hmm. Yeah. A lot of stuff fell through, so I never like saying anything happens until it happens.
I completely agree. So much stuff falls through. So many things fall through where people just get busy or forget
Hmm.
or they're just fake, and you never
Hmm.
know what the case is until it's after the fact. Um, let's see. So, oh, I got a little tech question for you. Which VST do you prefer for bass?
Oh, trillion for everything.
Really? Okay, I
Yeah.
don't know Trillion.
Unless
Is that
if it's
a
not an 808, then I'm using trillion.
okay? I don't know who makes Trillion. I don't know anything about it actually.
Spectrasonics, the guys who made Omnisphere.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, wow,
So
cool.
it's
Okay.
just it's a fat ass library of basses, synth basses, live basses, upright basses, just everything.
I, do you use the upright basses often, like the live basses and stuff for VSTs?
Hmm.
I find that so fascinating when artists can like create a real sounding like rhythm on the bass because it's so you have to think differently. Like I can play the bass and I can slap on that, but like having to think of that on the keyboard, like how you naturally play it as a bassist, is very interesting, man.
For them, like I'm not even thinking about it that much. That's just how good their samples sound.
Really, I gotta check that out.
Yeah,
I totally have to check that out. What about for 808s? What are you using for 808s?
those I'm using the ones I designed myself.
Oh, cool. From Sine
Hmm.
Waves?
Yeah,
Wow, very cool. You ever want to get your hands on an actual 808, like a Roland TR 808?
yeah. It'd be nice to get like a drum machine and just kind of see what's going on there. Yeah,
Do
it'd be
you
cool.
use a lot of hardware ever, or is it all pretty much just software?
Software.
Interesting. Let's see. Let's see. How do you feel about watching artists that you're creating for, start to really get some like serious traction?
It's cool. It's really cool. It's what this is like the first time it's like really really happened. So I don't have anything to compare it to, but so far it's cool.
Yeah. Is there? I bet, man. I think that it's cool because like when I discovered SB19, it's like they were starting on their kind of track to really start to go up,
Hmm.
and it's just fun to watch them. It's like as
Yeah.
an artist myself, it's encouraging, it's exciting. It's like, oh, if they can do it, why can't we? Kind of
Hmm.
thing, which is really really cool. Is there anything on the album that you wished you could have changed after the fact?
Yeah.
Like
Wish
what? I'm curious.
I added this. Did you watch my reaction video
I
to?
not the actual reactions yet. No, I haven't seen those
Yeah.
yet.
Okay. So in the, I'm gonna spoil it for you,
Okay.
as if it's a big deal. Never mind. Okay. In the end of Mana, so I got the
Spoiler alert!
masters.
Spoiler alert!
I got the masters to Mana
Okay.
like 3 days before, just so I can get the edit out quickly and I don't have to stress about like it being released on time. So I got the masters from Pablo, and I was reacting to it at the near the end of Mana. There's a dance break with like the pizzicato strings. It's like all spooky. There is this little empty piece of silence because I forgot to export a certain sound effect when I gave him the stems. So I wish I would have given him that sound effect.
So there was supposed to be something in there that is not there.
It's like building bloop 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 bloop, and then there's just nothing. But there should have been like a glitchy like thing going on, but no one hears that.
That's amazing.